Ginger is going to be joining us with another great option from Plow and Hearth. This is a flower-shaped Weathervane wind spinner, and I just love the way that you were getting that movement, that interest, but it's a beautiful piece of art for your outdoor space as well. Should be $96. You can get it home for $76.98, which is 4 easy payments of $20. Ginger will be joining us, but in studio, we have a few colors for you. We have our yellow option. Then we have our blue option, followed by our bronze. Ginger Walt is here from Plow and Hearth to talk a little bit more about this. Ginger, this is such an elevated way to add some interest and some beauty to our outdoor space.
It is. It really is. So first off, I love anything that has to do with weather. So for me, these are decorative, but they also are very functional for you to put in your garden. They will point the direction from the back going toward that flower that the wind is blowing.
Right.
So for me, I always look out to see, that's the first thing that I do in the morning. When I get up in the morning, I check to make sure, what is the weather? What do I wear? What is it? Do I need to water my plants? You know, that's just, you know, how we are. And my husband's a pilot. I fly as well, but we just have gotten into that for, you know, as a family, to just check the weather immediately when you get up, so you can kind of gauge how your day is going to be.
Right.
So these by Plow and Hearth have been very, very, very fun for you to be able to put out in your yard. But what we've done with these is you're going to have light assembly.
Okay.
The bottom part, which we've made so that you can actually place these anywhere. They don't stake into the ground. It's a very decorative scroll design bottom, which will be about, I think it's about a little bit greater than 35 inches tall for the whole thing, so about 4 feet, something right around there. And this makes it nice for you to place wherever you're going to have some vining plants. And or you can put it on a deck too, because it actually has rubber feet on the bottom, so that it won't scratch any area, which is great. Now, the top part, the only assembly that you're going to do is you're going to place that that flower part on. And the great thing about Plow and Hearth with their spinners is they use ball bearings, and that's important because it's less friction, so that you get any bit of wind that will make this turn around, but you also have it silent, so you don't have to hear anything when it's spinning around.
Right.
So only the littlest bit of wind will spin it around. Then you have the tail back part here that you have a wing nut. You're just gonna twist that on, and that's pretty much it for the whole piece. And then you just really enjoy it. Put it out in a spot where you're going to be able to see this from your kitchen, from your living room, so you can kind of see it spinning around on its axis, but also spinning around with the flower. And each one, John, they're all individually hand painted, and they have a nice coating that's on them as well, so you never really have to bring this in. I did have somebody ask me if they had, you know, hurricane force winds, take this part off, and you can take this inside, because that just lifts right off.
I love that you're getting something that's hand painted. It's going to really elevate the space. This is our yellow. So this yellow has been really popular. Then we have back here, we have our blue option, which I love this blue. You're getting that interest in that detail on the back wing as well. And last but not least, we have our bronze option. And you can see that kind of faded detail. That looks super beautiful. That is our most limited. And I love that these really go with that like farmhouse motif.
I was just going to say that. Yes, they do. They
great
really
minds
do,
think
but really
alike.
Anyone's, right, exactly. But really anyone's sort of decor. So, you know, we have pieces like this that define our space. And one of the great things is it's not too big, so you can really nestle this in your landscape, put it in mulch, put it out in your yard. You can put it to the corners of your property, wherever there's going to be a bit of wind, so that you can kind of see, you know, kind of what it's doing out there, wherever it's going. But you can also put it in a spot wherever you have sort of vining flower flowering plants and make this kind of vine around it, and you can wrap that around, and it's gorgeous. It would absolutely look beautiful out in your garden.
Right, and I love the height to it. You know, a lot of times we think of things that we have in our garden and they're kind of low to the ground. This is something that gives you that presence, and you can put it, whether it's by the front door, whether it's out on that patio. Maybe you live in a smaller space, and this gives you that vertical height and interest where it's not only the wind spinner at the top that you're getting the interest, but all the way down into the base, which is really sturdy. You are getting that great detail here. I'll put my card in front so you can see.
Look at that scroll design
in there, and you've got that footing on the bottom as well.
You do, and so you have enough room that you really could put this right over a plant.
Oh, yeah.
And then as it's starting to grow, you can really weave it in and out throughout that gorgeous scroll design that's on it. So it's absolutely beautiful the way that it is, and it's all powder coated as well. And as I said, light assembly, so it won't take you very long to kind of place it together. We give you everything that you need on it. And then, you know, adding pieces like this really does bring your eyes up to kind of look around in your garden. So you have the lower ground pieces that you put in. Maybe you're just now starting to do some gardening, but these pieces, adding it into your garden really does make your house a home, and that is what Plow and Hearth is known for.
Yeah, Plow and Hearth really brings us such beautiful pieces. I said this about the last piece, but it's true for all of them. These are those pieces you see at that one-of-a-kind boutique while you're on vacation, and you think, oh, I don't have room in my suitcase to take it home. Get this delivered to your front door. You just decide which one you want to get, whether it is our yellow, which is our most popular right now. If you have this in your cart, check out. Everything yellow in the show has been selling out, so do not wait on that.
It's bright, cheerful. That's probably why.
Yes, and the sun is out. The sun is, especially in Pennsylvania, we had a gorgeous day. Then we have your blue option. And then we have your bronze option. 4 easy payments of $20 to get this home. It is one of a kind. It is going to add that element of joy and height to your outdoor area and movement as well. It's item number M131646. Ginger will be joining us with some more items in the show, so don't you go anywhere. All right, if you are shopping for